So, welcome everybody to our ongoing COVID and cancer series, which is part of the Woman to Woman programming. And we have a dreary, rainy day today, and it is the perfect opportunity for some really good self care. We are absolutely thrilled that we have three team members from the Mount Sinai Massage Therapy team, who we are immensely grateful to for joining us today. We have a really special relationship with them. Woman to Woman has been in partnership with them for years, and actually Jennifer will explain that in detail a little bit more, what that looks like. They provide incredible services to our patients, and the feedback that we get is I think it changes the experience for our patients when they have the pleasure of meeting with one of these wonderful, caring massage therapists who do so much more than just doing massages. So we are really excited to learn about self-massage techniques that can be incorporated safely during the pandemic and always. And we will turn the floor over to the three of you. We will let you do your introductions so everyone knows who you are and kind of how you got here, and learn a little bit more about our relationship, and then we will get to it. So thank you, thank you.
I'll start first. Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I am manager of the massage therapy program at Mount Sinai through the Tisch Cancer Center. And we have been partnering with Women to Women for many years now. I can't remember, maybe 6 or somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think that even more than that, I'm going to say 7+ years, because there was a lot of, before you actually started doing the work, there was even, more, a lot of behind the scenes negotiations that went on to make sure it was done in a kosher manner. So.
Exactly. And as a team, we go up to the women's unit on KP4, and we are able to see patients during their hospital stay or post-surgery, and we offer them our massage therapy services or Reiki, guided meditation, massage, foot reflexology in their hospital room, as well as taking care of the family members as well. So it's something we absolutely love to do. We go up there every day, and we would be there more if we could.
I just wanted to mention that it's really nice. The way this formal relationship started was through a patient who was on the gynecologic oncology service at Mount Sinai and was really, really a strong proponent and advocate for complementary therapies such as massage and Reiki and the other things that Jennifer was talking about. Unfortunately, she passed away, and in her honor, her husband had a large fundraiser through Woman to Woman, and the funds were specifically earmarked to pay for these services ongoing for patients. So we are very lucky that through the dedication and generosity of one family, we are able to provide these services. And as I mentioned, it's just transformative. A lot of times when I go into a room to meet a new surgical patient who's just been diagnosed and is kind of overwhelmed, they have already heard about Woman to Woman because of the massage therapist. And so you've already laid the groundwork for me to go in, and they say, oh, we know Woman to Woman. We love Woman to Woman. What else do you have for us? So we appreciate that you not only offer your wonderful services, but that you explain that it's through Woman to Woman, which really is helpful for us, as it's just one part of, how we want to try and take care of these very deserving patients. So.
And then I'll let my other fabulous teammates introduce themselves.
Sure. Hi, I'm Dominique. I know some of you, and I'm one of the massage hygiene. I'm one of the massage therapists with Women to Women as well at Mount Sinai. I am also a massage therapist at the cancer care program at the JCC in the Upper West Side, and I'll give you a little bit of information about that maybe at the end or something like that, because it might be something that you may be able to take advantage of. So I'm very glad to be here, and this is Lauren.
Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here as well. And I've been a part of the massage therapy team since 2016. And I'm just very happy to be part of the team, and I'll be providing a little bit of coverage at the JCC times when Dominique is not here. And I'm very happy to be here as well. So I'm going to start us off with a little bit of movement, and then we're going to sequence to the other parts of our wellness program today. So I don't know if everyone's seated in a chair. It doesn't look like it. So everyone do what's most comfortable for you. First, I want to make sure you can see me okay and hear me. Can everybody see me and hear me?
Yes, yes.
Keep
Okay.
moving back so that they can see.
Yes.
Body. Okay.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to lead you seated in the chair, but if you're, whatever position you're in, just do the best you can and follow along the best you can. Actually, I will take my glasses off because the farther I go, the less I can see. So start, if you're seated in a chair, just get yourself comfortable wherever you are. Position yourself so that you're comfortable and become aware of your body. If you're seated in a chair, feel your feet pressing into the floor as a way of centering yourself, what we often say in movement. And now be aware of your feet pressing down into the floor and the crown of your head reaching up towards the ceiling. And as you do that, you can become aware of your spine lengthening. If you're comfortable, you can close your eyes for a moment. And if you're not comfortable closing your eyes, you can keep them open and just have a focus in front of you. And place one hand on your chest, upper chest, and one hand on your navel. And just let's start to take a few minutes to get in touch with our breath. So just simply notice the rhythm of your breath. And you might notice a gentle expansion into your hands from your belly and from your chest. Just notice the simple movements that happen as you breathe in and as you breathe out. A simple rising with every inhalation and a little sinking down as you exhale. And you can open your eyes and gently place your hands down onto your lap. And just take a moment to observe or notice how you're feeling. Just simply noticing without judging. And now we're going to start with a nice big stretch. You're going to reach your arms, both arms slowly all the way up ahead, and work within your own comfort range. So whatever your limitations are, you work within those. And now just stretch one arm at a time, alternating, kind of waking up our bodies on this rainy day. Some people do feel it in their joints when it rains. So just take notice of how you feel. And now reach both arms all the way up and slowly lower your arms down. And we're going to now warm up the shoulders a little bit. We all seem to, it's a very common area of holding tension in our shoulders and our neck. So we're going to do a few movements to loosen up the shoulders and the neck as well. So we're going to start with some shoulder shrugs. So lift both shoulders all the way up and then release. And now we're going to do that we're going to coordinate the breath. If it seems confusing coordinating the breath, then just disregard that. But if not, you're going to inhale as you lift your shoulders up and exhale as you release. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, release. And once again, inhale, lift, and exhale, release. And this is a good thing to do sometimes throughout the course of the day because we all tend to tense up. I sometimes catch myself with my shoulders hiked up. So it's good to have that awareness, and then you can simply breathe in and then breathe out and release. Okay, now we're going to circle the shoulders. We're going to circle them forward, up, back, and down. Nice, big, slow circles. Just getting our shoulders mobile. And then one more in this direction, forward, up, back, and down. And just wiggle a little bit, little wiggle, shaking, shake your hands. And now we're going to reverse the shoulder circle. So you're going to circle back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Two more times. Back, up, forward, and down. And once again, back, up, forward, and down. And just shake a little bit, little movement. Okay, now we're going to loosen up the neck a little bit. So we're going to start, I'm going to mirror you. You're going to start by looking over your right shoulder. So just simply rotate your head and look over your right shoulder. And now come right back through the center, looking over your left shoulder, and become aware of your spine, keeping it nice and elongated. And then come back through the center, and you're going to once again reach over your right shoulder. Stay where you are. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, see if you can look a little bit farther without straining, but you can increase your range of motion just a little bit. And now come through the center slowly, keeping your spine lengthened. And you're going to look over your left shoulder. Take a breath in and exhale. See if you can look a little bit more. And then slowly come back through the center. And now you're going to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Just simply lowering your ear towards your shoulder, and make sure that that left shoulder is relaxed. The tendency is to lift it up, so you're going to keep both shoulders relaxed. And while we're here, we're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, just feel the muscles stretching. And now you're going to come up, lengthening the spine, and go over to the other side. And then come all the way up. And drop your chin now down towards your chest, just allowing the muscles in the back of the neck to relax and stretch. And then bring your head back up to center. We're going to stretch our arms once again, just one at a time. You're going to slowly reach your right arm all the way up, and then wiggle your fingers a little bit. And then slowly you can dance your way down. And now we're going to reach the left arm all the way up. Wiggle your fingers a little bit. And slowly come all the way down. And let's do that with both arms. You're going to reach up. And slowly come all the way down. Little movements. And then you can start to lower your head and roll down your spine as long as it's comfortable for you. Go as far as you comfortably can go. Stretching out your back. Letting the weight of your head fall down. And then slowly roll all the way up. Just awakening your spine. Now we're going to just loosen up the wrists a little bit. So you're going to take a hold of your right elbow just to support yourself. And you can make a gentle fist or just keep your hand kind of relaxed and just circle your wrist. And then circle the other way. And then you're going to take your fingers and reach them down towards the floor. And then do that in the other direction. Press the front of your hand. And now take a hold of your elbow and just gently pull your elbow across the body. Okay, and release. See if you notice a difference in both sides just from that little bit of movement. Okay, now we're going to do the same for the other side. You're going to support your elbow and circle your wrist. Circle the other direction. And then once again, we're going to gently press our fingers down. And then stretch in the other direction. And then we're going to take our elbow and gently pull across the body. Notice if one side felt tighter than the other. And release. And now take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Let's do a big movement. We're going to reach our arms all the way up, and then we're going to reach our arms out and down. Let's do that 2 more times. You're going to reach up and down and up and down. And now we're going to end just by tapping the body, just to kind of wake ourselves up and stimulate the body. You can tap your legs, the front of your legs, the back of your legs. Wake up your body. Maybe even your torso a little bit gently, the chest, your arms. And how about the skull? Waking up those neurons. And lower your hands down. And just close your eyes for 1 moment, or just look, have your gaze be in front of you. And just, once again, just notice how you're feeling and see if you feel any differently than you did before we started the movement. And then you can open your eyes, and I'm going to pass this on to Dominique.
The baton.
Pass the baton. Here we go.
The imaginary baton.
Yes,
Thank
exactly.
you. I got the baton. So here I come. I'm going to come closer this time. So aside from being a massage therapist, I've also completed the first step of the mindfulness-based stress reduction teacher training at the Mindfulness Center at Brown University. And so I am going to take you through a mindfulness meditation practice. And first of all, I want to dispel this idea that meditation is emptying your mind. I hear that so many times. I say, oh, do you have a meditation practice? And they say, oh, no, I can't do that. I can't empty my mind. Well, no, you can't empty your mind. And so, good luck with that. No, that is not what mindfulness and mindful meditation practice is. The way mindfulness is defined by John Kabat-Zinn, the founder of MBSR, mindfulness-based stress reduction, is the awareness that arises from paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, moment to moment, non-judgmentally. So that's really all that happens while we are meditating. And we can meditate formally, seated, walking, moving. We did that a little bit with Lauren, but we can also do it at any time during the day. I'm brushing my teeth. Oh, I'm paying attention to how the brush is feeling on my teeth. And, I started thinking about my day. Oh, let me go back to paying attention to the feeling of the brush on my teeth. This is mindfulness practice. This is mindfulness meditation. And it can happen all day long. And at night too, when you wake up and you can't go back to sleep. So this is a training that has absolutely changed my life and my relationship to life. So I'm going to take you through a formal meditation practice today. So first, pick a position that will be comfortable and yet allows you to stay alert. And for you right now, this position needs to be maybe standing because you feel like you're falling asleep and you need a little pick-me-up. Or maybe your body is very tired and being seated wouldn't be right. So you may choose to lie down. Maybe you need a little blanket because you feel like you're going to be cold. Or maybe you're going to sit. And that is your choice. That is your practice. That is your journey and your way. The goal is to be alert and comfortable. So
No.
find your position, and perhaps let's make sure that everyone is muted, because I can hear a little bit of chatter. Let me see, maybe I can do that for you. I think I can. Let's see. Oh, everyone is muted. Lovely. So finding your position, and if you feel comfortable, closing your eyes, or just keeping them, keeping your gaze in front of you, slightly lower, and just arriving now, arriving in this moment. And to arrive in this moment, an anchor is useful. So perhaps your anchor is the sensation of your feet on the ground, or of your hands in your lap, or of the seat of your body against the chair, or whatever surface you're lying down on. Just paying attention to these sensations, welcoming whatever they are. But perhaps for you, a better anchor in the present moment would be your breath. Noticing where it's the most salient in your body. Perhaps at your nostrils, feeling the air going in and out, or your chest expanding and relaxing, or your belly. Breathing in and out without trying to control anything, just paying attention, being curious, and friendly. Another possibility would be sounds. Any sounds in your environment, sound of my voice, internal sounds. Noticing the sounds as they come and go within your awareness. Paying attention. Whatever anchor you choose is your home base. And when your attention gets captured by thoughts, planning, remembering, judging the way you are not well, meditating, whatever is happening in your mind and in your heart and emotions, noticing without judgment and gently bringing your attention back to whatever you chose as an anchor, to your home base. Breath, ever changing. sounds going in and out of your field of awareness, also ever changing. Your body sensations. Coming back over and over again. To the present moment. Nothing to do. Just exploring this moment. And again, when your attention is captured by some other thing than your anchor, no need to beat yourself up, judge yourself, noticing, and without effort, just bringing back your attention to your home base. Noticing, welcoming, befriending your breath. Your body sensations or sounds. Your attention may be captured 1,000 times and brought back to your anchor 1,000 times. That's okay. That's the practice. The moment you notice that your attention was captured, that is the moment you are here. Now, now, gently, perhaps moving your fingers and toes, bringing back a little movement in the stillness, and opening your eyes. And thank you for your practice. Thank you. And if you want to learn more about mindfulness-based stress reduction, you can maybe perhaps ask Rachel, and she can forward to me the inquiry, and I can send you some information, books to read, program to attend. There is one at the JCC in person, but there are lots, with the UMass and Brown University that are all on Zoom. So it's something that I'm happy to give you information about, as well as the JCC Cancer Care Massage Program. So everyone with a breast OBGYN cancer diagnosis or history, you don't have to be in treatment. You can be way past your treatment. Is eligible to receive 3 full body 60-minute massage at the JCC with me or with Lauren if I'm not there. And the way you do it is by going on the website and filling out an intake form, and then someone from the JCC calls you 24 to 48 hours, you can give that to make an appointment. The days right now are Tuesdays from 10 to 2, but starting in July, it will be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 2. It's a very popular program, so things are booked in advance, but you can book, for August now, or you can take in, and you can book as many as you want when you book. The only limitation is 2 per month. And you will also need a note from your doctor just saying that you are cleared to receive massage therapy. That's all. And if you want more information about that, again, you can contact Rachel. She'll forward that to me, and I can send you a link.
Dominique, do you want to also, I think that Jennifer is speaking next. You could also put some information in the chat also if you have any specific links.
Sure, I'll put the JCC link in the chat.
Great, thank you.
And I'm passing the baton to, can you grab the baton? Yes.
Thank you. Oh, Lauren and Dominique, thank you so much. I have to selfishly say I have not felt this relaxed. I have not felt this pain-free and calm in months. And it's just this reminder that a few minutes of self-care every single day can make a world of difference. And for me personally, a little bit of movement, meditation, and some TLC with touch is all I need. And we can do this every single day and really change how our stress is affecting our body. And thank you both girls for that reminder. It was wonderful. So now we're going to do some TLC on ourselves and some touch. And I know with COVID, if anybody had been receiving massages before in a spa, they probably were either pausing doing that or a little cautious about receiving body work right now. But you can always create your own space at home. And if having, a candle lit, some aromatherapy and some of your favorite scented cream sounds nice, you can introduce that into self-massage as well. Having some music on, creating the space that you maybe would like to have at a spa setting or in a massage. And you can create that for yourself. But for now, we're going to be happy with the space we are in. And if you happen to have cream nearby and you want to use a little of that, you can as well. And so I'm going to have everyone, whatever position you would like to be in, if you're sitting down, laying down, whatever you need. That's how we're going to start. And just as a little FYI, if anyone's taking blood thinners, just go a little gentle. And in terms of pressure for self-massage, we don't really like to say more pain, more gain, and that's not how we get the relaxation response to turn on. It's almost the same pressure that you would do for yourself when you get out of a shower and put cream on, or how you would touch someone else that you love. We're using gentle pressure. I almost think of massaging a ripe peach with that pressure, and you don't want to break the skin. So this does not need to be challenging on our body. This is supportive. So everyone get comfortable in the position they're in. And we're probably all very relaxed at this moment, but let's just do a few easy breaths in through the nose and slow breath out through the mouth. And again, an easy breath in through the nose. And slowly out through the mouth. Good. And now we're going to take our hands. I don't know about you, my hands are very cold, and I'm just going to just warm up the hands, just get some heat going in the body. And we're going to start at the base of our skull, in the base of our head. And I'm going to take my hands with the thumbs here, and I'm going to place them here. So it looks like, hopefully you can see that here. So my thumbs are just here at the base of my skull. And just gently, small little circles with the thumb. And just letting those thumbs sink into the tissue and move from your ears, moving towards the center of your skull. And again, just some gentle circles. And if you want to move your neck around a little bit, just to feel that release of the tension. And then from here, we're going to move to the ears. Massaging the ears also helps release these scalene muscles on the side of our neck. So sometimes when we have tension in our neck, we can actually just massage the ears. So again, just with using a couple of your thumb and forefinger, you're just going to pull your ears a little bit out and use some circles. And at the earlobes, you can pull gently down, giving it a little stretch. Oh, I don't know about you, but that always feels good. Really just massaging gently the ears, giving them a little stretch. And then from here, you're going to place your two fingers right next to your earlobes. And if you act as if you're going to yawn. You'll feel that jaw joint. We all hold a lot of tension here. It's also a very sensitive area, so just very light pressure. I'm going to do some circles there, and again with the pads of my fingers. And I'm going to work my way down the jaw. And as I do it, this might look funny, but think about letting that jaw release. And you're going to start feeling where you're holding that tension. And again, we're going to move very slowly with a lot of self-care. And if you find any spots that are tender, just lighten up. And again, just really, you can even yawn and massage at the same time, and that's a great release. And work your way down. And then here you're going to take your left hand, or I guess your right hand if you want to mimic, and you're going to, again, like Lauren had showed us, holding it in your hand, and you're going to reach behind your neck. So it's going to look like this. And with all of the pads of my fingers, I'm just going to move away from the spine towards my ear, just massaging those neck muscles. And just gentle. And again, nice and slow. And if an area feels really good, just stay there for a moment. Just give them some gentle circles. And from here, we're going to move down to the juicy part of the shoulder that most of us carry the tension in. And again, here, you're going to just, with the palm, you're just going to squeeze almost like you're kneading bread dough. And just feel that top of the shoulder. This is your upper trapezius muscle that on most people, we have a lot of tension. Again, just gentle squeezes. And you can really, the part of the hand that really gets in there, if you can see that. And just hang out there a bit. And then from here, I'm going to give your shoulder a nice squeeze. Again, almost that feeling of kneading bread dough. And then move down to your forearm. I'm just going to lift my arm so you can see it, but you can leave your arm gently on your lap. But again, these are just squeezing. And again, the pressure I'm using is something that just, it feels good. There's no pain. It's just a gentle warming up of the muscles. And we hold so much tension now in our forearms from computer and cell phone use. So this is a good area to give a good massage. And then we're going to work in our wrists and our hands. So from here, I'm going to use my thumb and I'm going to do some gentle circles right here at the wrist joint. I don't know, but for me, this feels really good. We hold so much tension again right here, just in that joint. And then you're just going to move up the palm of the hand. I slide from the base of the wrist all the way to the base of the fingers. And again, any area that feels really good, just feel free to hang out there. And then this area especially holds a lot of tension for us. So sometimes I like to take my other hand and just knead in that area. And again, hold your hand, which is ever comfortable. I just want you to be able to see this area, but that fleshy part of the thumb joint. And also in the web. You see here, this is really nice to just relax. And this is a good acupressure point as well for headaches. And then take each finger, and it's almost like you're squeezing gently again water out of a towel. So I'm working from the base to the fingertip, and I'm just giving it gentle squeeze. And also using my thumb for little circles. And then I'm moving on to each finger, slowly giving it a squeeze. And also just taking those reminders to be present in our bodies and thanking ourselves for this self-care. Just laying your loving hands. Ooh, and if you get a little pop or a click, that's just a little bonus. Okay. So just taking a moment and resting your hands on your knees and just noticing if you feel a difference between one side of the body and the other. One feels more relaxed, maybe a little bit warmer, but just taking the time just to notice. And then from here, we're going to go on to the other side. So I'm going to put my elbow in my hand. And again, now we're going to go all the way back up to the top, the neck. And again, just gently working those neck muscles just to soften up. And then we're going to get to the good fleshy part of the shoulder, right where we hold all that tension. And just some gentle circles. And again, letting your fingertips just sink into those muscles. And don't be afraid to just slow down and hang out there too. Sometimes just putting a hand on a tense muscle without doing anything, but just having that awareness and bringing our breath there can help ease that tension. And then from there, move down to your shoulder. I have to say, I really enjoy a shoulder squeeze. And moving down your arm. And don't forgetting your triceps too, the back muscles of the arm. Oh, that feels nice to just give that a nice little squeeze. And then working down your forearm. Again, I'm just going to bring it up to show you, but just some gentle kneading. And then when you get to the wrist again, using your thumb on that wrist joint and really just doing some great circles by finding that musical chairs, finding that tension in your wrist and just releasing that with some small circles. Moving over to the fleshy area of the thumb joint. And then again, working from the base of the wrist up to the base of the fingers. And just some gentle circles. boy, I'm really realizing how much tension I hold in my hands just by just doing this gentle massage. And then again, taking that webbed area with our other hand and just gently squeezing that. And then wringing out our fingers all the way from the base to the tip. Working our way through the hand. And taking another moment and resting your hands on your knees. And taking an easy breath in through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. Again, just checking in with yourself for a moment here. Now that we've done both sides, just feeling is the temperature more even between both sides, relaxation happening, noticing any tension that might still be lingering. And from there, to finish our practice, we're going to just take 2 fingers on our temples, just gently resting them there on the temples. And again, very slow circles. We find ourselves probably doing this throughout the day when we don't even realize it. And it's because when we're tense, we start doing this. But this is a great way to just relieve some tension, and it feels good. And just gentle. And then from here, you're going to take your 2 fingers, place them in the center where your third eye maybe is, right above your eyebrows, and let that sit. And then you're just going to move them away. Just giving that forehead where we hold so much tension. And you can even rest your head a little bit into your fingers. And then using all 4 fingers if you like. And again, just easing that tension that we're holding when we're thinking all day long. give our face muscles a bit of a break. And then here, you're going to have your fingers like in a triangle, and you're just going to go along the side of your nose, under your cheekbones. And again, we tend to massage this area when we're feeling tension from sinuses. But we have a lot of muscles here, and we tend to hold them when we're feeling stress. And this is just giving an easy way to relax them. This is also great practice in the morning with your face cream. To mindfully put on your face cream using some massage techniques. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to just place one hand over our heart, one hand on our tummy. And just take a few minutes to yourself to also thank yourself for taking the time for self-care and to share this space together. We're going to take an easy breath in through the nose. Slow exhale through the mouth. Thank you very much. And Dominique is going to, if we have, I think we have one moment. My favorite blessing is I think it's lovely to bless the space that we all shared together today. And Dominique, because she has a beautiful voice, she is going to read the blessing for us.
I hope that's the blessing you had in mind.
It's probably the one that I always ask you to
Be a
read.
beautiful blessing nonetheless, because it's a blessing from John O'Donoghue.
Yes, yes.
A blessing for presence.
Yes, thank you.
May you awaken to the mystery of being here and enter the quiet immensity of your own presence. May you have joy and peace in the temple of your senses. May you receive great encouragement when new frontiers beckon. May you respond to the call of your gift and find the courage to follow its path. May the flame of anger free you from falsity. May warmth of heart keep your presence aflame and anxiety never linger about you. May your outer dignity mirror an inner dignity of soul. May you take time to celebrate the quiet miracles that seek no attention. May you be consoled in the secret symmetry of your soul. May you experience each day as a sacred gift woven around the heart of wonder.
Every time.
Well, amazing. Can you, Dominique, will you send that to me? I'd love to, I think actually, either put it on our Facebook page or put it in our next newsletter or something like that. It's beautiful. And it's so consistent, even though it's very kind of spiritual, it's so consistent with Woman to Woman's message of how can we help you live your best life? How can you face, challenges and adversity, and, still receive support and, and thrive despite whatever might be thrown in your path. That was beautiful. Thank you all so much. This was wonderful. I feel like I just went to a spa for the past hour. I hope that the rest of you, feel the same. I feel, as you all know, Jillian and I love our jobs, and the fact that we get to do this in the middle of the day and call it work is just unbelievable. The three of you have so many gifts to share. We're so lucky that we have a partnership with you. And on behalf of everyone who is here today and everyone that you share your talents and skills with, both at Mount Sinai, in Woman to Woman, at the JCC and elsewhere, we thank you for all that you do. It was wonderful. I love the three-prong approach, and this was just fantastic. So thank you all.
Thank you.
I hope that you all feel, as you said, a little bit of self-care and how important that is as you go about your day and about your week and about your month. So wonderful, wonderful. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Thank you so much to all three of you for joining us today. It was great.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
And Robin, I see that you sent me a question, and send it to Rachel, because I think the chat is going to disappear as we leave. So send it to Rachel and she'll forward it to me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone. This was amazing.